We're back. Wrap this up and we can properly start Horrorween. Get this so. Actually, I should have done this while we were doing a thing, but I didn't, so here we are. That's a lot of time at work. That's a lot of time watching my stream, Tig. I appreciate it, thank you. I spent a lot of time streaming Resident Evil, didn't I? Yeah. The final day at work went pretty well. I have some nice little gifts, some nice little parting gifts if you can see any of that. Some acid burns on my fingers. 25 out of 25 streams, and I appreciate all of that. Thank you, Teak. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing? Led me into despair. Welcome on in, Clemity and the boys. We're playing Remake. We're finishing Remake off tonight. We're heading into the caverns. If you get Clem a shout, please. Martin, how you doing, buddy? And Mir. It's funny because you can't hear the alert. I haven't set that up. I haven't set it up on OBS. That's actually really awkward. How you doing, Rebel? Did you learn that up here? Okay, so it appears visually. Alright, give me a second. I could probably add that actually right now. Should be there. Thank you for the subscription, Clemity. That is 11 months, goddamn. Yeah, which of these is it going to be? Is it this? If I add this, is that going to work? Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I'm pretty sure you all know me. I am the mecha-chrono. I play the video game. We're currently in the middle of our 10 years of Resident Evil series, where I've been playing through every Resident Evil game released between 1996 and 2006. We're going to be finishing Remake tonight, wrapping that up, and putting that on a break, so we can do our October marathon of Horrorween, where we're going to be playing horror games all month, beginning with Kudelka and Silent Hill 4 The Room. So I hope everybody looks forward to that. Magic! How you doing, Magic? Put that there. I want the crank. I'm going to keep the shotgun just in case. You know what? When I get the grenade, I'm going to get the bazooka back out. This is Clemity from the future. Invest in potatoes. Clemity from the future says invest in potatoes. Thanks, Shaun Magic out. Magic's cool, people. Once he gets back to streaming, when his ISP is... Oh, you are Irish. I forgot about that. I'm sure it's a joke from something. Invest in potatoes. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I need the key for this, don't I? I didn't need to pull that stone thing out yet. Alright, we're going back. It wasn't 5 minutes, it was 5 years. Everything's different now. So yeah, I'm hoping to finish this off and then we can properly start Horrorween. Which, if you are on the Discord... remember this day. If you're on the Discord, we do have the list of games that we're planning to do for Horrorween. Silent for the Room, Kudelka, Until Dawn, Clock Tower, The First Fear, Sinking City. Alone in the Dark Inferno, the second playthrough of Eternal Darkness, Senator's Requiem, and I think I've missed one, but we're going to play in all of those throughout Horrorween, so I hope everybody looks forward to that. All fun stuff. Variety of things. Only one of them's an RPG. I want to play more RPGs. So, for anybody who isn't aware, we are actually playing the GameCube version of this. Sounds good. I hope everybody looks forward to it. Fucking dogs. Hey, is that my boy 808? How you doing, 808? Can we get a shout out for 808, please?
Look at those monsters!
Thank you, Bane. You fucking people with these alerts. Yeah, 808 is currently playing through you motherfucker. Currently playing through Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, learning to do a no damage, all Nemesis kills run, so definitely check that out, because that's impressive. That's very interesting, Ada. If it wasn't a dream, I would have pushed you out of the way and just taken the full side myself. Fuck you. Fuck you. See you driving around town with a piece of my arm, and I'm like, fuck you. Kudelka. Most people have heard of Shadow Hearts. If you're into RPGs, chances are at some point you've heard of Shadow Hearts. Kudelka is its spiritual precursor on the PlayStation. And from what I'm aware, it is actually connected. Characters from Kudelka do show up in Shadow Hearts. And I want to do it before I get to Shadow Hearts. Hung up right before I fight Gravedigger and leave on the train. That's very fair. Dealing with Gravedigger there is really finicky. Never heard of Shadow Hearts either. Most accurate for me, but that's fair enough. Shadow Hearts is a horror-themed JRPG for the PlayStation 2, consisting of 3 games. Shadow Hearts Covenant, and Shadow Hearts from the New World. It is set in the real world. Which is... like, it's a horror-themed RPG, interesting, set in the real world. During... is it World War I or World War II, Bane? I feel like it's World War I. Which, like, that's a trifecta of, like, honest-to-God, interesting ideas. Fucking dogs. (1913), so it's just pre-World War I. Would that mean Covenant's set during World War II? It does sound cool, and I'm very interested in it. You motherfucker. That was brilliant, Jill. God damn. Felt violent as hell. Interesting. I've never noticed the movement feeling different between PlayStation and Dreamcast. I believed you that it would be, but I've never noticed it. Alright, let me throw... Do I want to throw this crank away or keep it? 1915 from the New World is 1926. Alright, thank you, Ben. Oh, the D-pad just feels better. I can believe that, absolutely. It's been a long time since I've played with a standard Dreamcast controller. Very early on after I got my Dreamcast, I got myself a Mad Catz Dreampad, which was a third-party controller from the time. And I got very used to the D-pad on that, which it was a weird D-pad, but it was better than the standard Dreamcast D-pad. I ended up picking up later on a Retro Fighter Striker DC. Yeah, the controller's not particularly comfortable. I don't like the wire comes out the bottom of the controller. I got myself a Striker DC from Retro Fighters, and like that was a good controller. I enjoyed that. Yeah, so they completely reworked the caverns in this, and I don't know where I'm going. I will absolutely take those. Oh, that's a boulder. Oh no. This feels like a trap. Currently, no. Actually ties into what Ada Waite's saying. I'm currently using an Xbox Series controller. Because the D-pad on the GameCube controller is garbage. And I'm not playing Resident Evil with an analog stick. I'll go back to the Wavebird controller for future GameCube games, or just the standard GameCube controller, depending on how I feel and how much I feel like dealing with the wire. But for this, I'm using a Series X controller because the D-pad's just better. Ah, it's a clip. A huge gaping hole. I said we wouldn't make your mother jokes anymore. These jokes are just writing themselves. So, key to start the power supply. Alright, those are clearly parts of Roman numerals. Rocky 3 plus Rocky 4 equals Rocky 7. Adrian's Revenge. Do I just use this right now?
Is that you, Jill?
How the hell do you know it's Jill from the footsteps?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're alive.
Stop.
Rocky 7 is the first Creed
Are
movie.
you with
You're absolutely
anybody,
right.
Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Rico!
She's really not very good at this police work thing, is she? You'd think as a trained member of a Special Forces police squad, upon hearing a gunshot, she would immediately either take cover or like, try to administer some kind of first aid. Do something other than shake the body. It's goat-like eyes. The other crank. What are you doing getting back up after that? I don't like that you hear the door open before the hunter turns up. Because in the original, like, you chase around the corner after the gunshot, and the hunter just appears, and it's like, shit, did the hunter shoot him, Rico? And it's just like, oh no, the hunters have guns now. Alright, try and figure out what new formula they put in this area, because I remember Lisa's down here. I can't remember any of those shit. Bitch. I thought there's more water down here than there was earlier. Let me dump some of this garbage. So I don't think I need this crank. I'll put you there. Put you with the rest of the handgun ammo. Bring you back out in the lab. Alright. So I'm pretty sure there's something back there. Let's see if the boulder will move now. If not, I'll go and use the crank. Crank that all on the floor, crank that, give me some more. Yeah, the boulders just fucking with me now. I appreciate when boulders do that. Why am I going to do an Indiana Jones marathon? When am I going to do an Indiana Jones marathon? If we can get him film machine working, that'd be nice. That's another road. everything was peeling out. Like, goddamn. I started running and that damn thing started spinning like crazy. Okay, so based on the original game's map, this next room is going to be Black Tiger. Yeah, sure. And a Hunter. Better stop punching the boulders. That's why Wesker locked him up. This is where the hatred of boulders began. Alright, so I'm just gonna live and let live. Alright, fuck you then. Oh no, there's more. God damn. Eat it, you bitch. We're okay. I need you to stop spitting at me. He's just nasty. Gooey. Anyway. I think that went better than the fight with Black Tiger in the original. You know what? That reminds me, Clem, of Clem that added that. The quote that we got from Alien Isolation. It was like, okay, I'm just gonna casually stay over here, walk past. You know, I'm just gonna keep my distance, we're all gonna be good. And then they attacked me and I was like, I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking brain. And it was great. That'll pop up on the quotes again at some point. Bane's going through them all by numbers. You're supposed to reverse grip it. The quote system's like one of my favourite things. Bane does some good quote additions there. Like, absolutely fantastic. There was a door here. It's gone now. Dumb boulder there. Okay, I can see on the map that there's a door here. You put the map right before this room. I can see there's a door here. Just, for fuck's sake, rotate it all the way around. Don't make me do it 3 times. You booty. Booty hole. The wall's clipping again. Oh, Christ. That boulder was waiting for it. There's supposed to be a modisc here. I wish I could drop this. And this is that dump statue puzzle that I always complain about. This is just a dumb puzzle in general, and they made it dumber in this version. Push. Push. Yeah, is that too far? You know what, let's not chance it. I don't think it is, but let's not chance it. Well, the puzzle exists, like, especially this part, which is in the original. It exists just to get around the fact that there's no pull mechanic. I'm watching Jill rotate the spinner. Really, you can't? That might just be a you thing, Ed. I've always found it, like, really distinctively obvious. Like, the 3D parts of the environment in classic Resident Evil have always just really stood out to me. She's not pushing anything, she's a witch. Alright. There's the other piece. I can't carry it even though I'm going to put it straight on the thing. I'm not going all the way to the box just for this. That takes an unnecessary amount of singular turns. They should really just let you turn that. And now just fatigue. There you go. There's been a surprising lack of hunters in this cave. I don't like it. Must be on edge. Like, that's when you really start getting uncomfortable with Resident Evil, when you run around for too long without any monsters. Ooh. Got a first aid spray. I like seeing the first aid sprays with the caps on. I thought it's really cool. You just need to see the order of the numbers? That didn't sound right. Oh, hey, it's the Burpy Ninja. How you doing, Ninja? Sounds like RE2's A scenarios. I don't know, I feel like I leave enough alive in RE2 that there's monsters every few rooms. Alright. Yeah, that's be fine. I'm really, really disappointed that you said "Hey Clem" first. I need to recolor those sub badges because I like the sub badges, but like everybody uses dark mode, including me, so you can't see what those actually are. Knife in the box. I'm mentally fragile. I also noticed you. I said, "Hey, ninja." How dare you imply that I haven't noticed people in my chat? Or are my shotgun shells? Gonna put this away. I have all these acid rounds and no hunters to use them on. This boulder's gonna come for me now. Then the worst has happened. Going death. That's concerning. We are also mostly kind of a problem. Like getting into the doctors has been such a pain to do anything about it. You can't really tell on stream because I wear the headphones now. I stopped wearing the headphones for a while on stream. Well, I prefer wearing the headphones because it means I can see stuff. Did I say see stuff? I meant hear stuff. 4, 2, 3, 1. Awesome.
Jill!
Barry?
Oh, hey, Barry.
Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the
I
bottom?
feel like Barry is a
There's only
worse
one way to
person
find out.
in remake than he is in the original. Because like in the original, the only outright traitorous act he does is pointing the gun at you when like you meet Wesker. And then like he almost immediately turns the tables on Wesker and is like, "Good work, Barry." But in this, he makes at least 2 active attempts to kill you.
Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Fuck you, you
Okay.
will. You've got the Magnum.
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
Oh, I'm counting abandoning us here as one of them. Because at this point, it's like, Barry knows that Lisa Trevor is, like, damn near unkillable. Dropping the rope is sus, and I would absolutely agree with you on that if he didn't then come back with another rope. Him coming back with another rope is, like, very much a case of, like, oh, he was just a klutz. But, like, here, it's like, okay, so Barry's had an encounter with Lisa where he's very clearly had the problem of she isn't going down to his Magnum. So him leaving you here, knowing that Lisa's chasing you, is very much just a case of, well, she's gonna die now. Just letting the woman handle it. There's one reason why I like Claire B in RE2. It's like, okay, in Leon B, oh, there's a noise on the back of the train, and then Leon goes and checks it out, and it feels reasonable. He's the police officer. Like, he's got more equipment and stuff, and yada yada. In Claire B, it's like, oh, I heard noise, and then he just stands there and looks at Claire. And it's honestly really funny to me. Batty for real. It's like in RE3, when Nemesis jumps on the train, you hear something behind you in the other car, and Mikhail scream. And Carlos goes, Mikhail! And then just stands and looks at Jill. Oh, hey, Lisa. Fuck this shit on, man. Her and Claire just ignore Leon throughout. Claire doesn't really do that in Leon A. Claire B.
Barry!
Barry, you cunt. It just asserts herself to Leon. But yeah, in Leon A, Claire B, Leon takes charge and never really interacts with Claire outside of a couple of radio messages, and he's the one leading those conversations. You guys are thinking of Claire A, Leon B. Alright, okay. Tis the best run. No, you're just a coward, ninja. That sounded hella harsh, I didn't mean it like that. Alright, and that comes out next to the door, but I need the broken flamethrower. Yeah, I realized when I said it, like, calling you a coward like that sounded really harsh, and I didn't mean it. Lisa Sharon goes, that's fine. I prefer it that way, because it means you spend less time playing as Sherry, and less time escorting Sherry. There are a lot of buckets down here, specifically for the sake of catching water. Leon gets shot and she gets shot by a giant owl, yeah. It's like, okay, Leon, we'll do this together. And then at the first opportunity she gets, she ditches him. And that opportunity is just that he's gotten shot. That doesn't seem very stable. Who's deadweight? Oh, Ninja, you'll love this. I've been looking at Devil May Cry 5 mods recently, and like, I want to talk to you about the possibility of a Devil May Cry 5 co-op run. But like, there's one mod that I've seen that looks absolutely hilarious that changes Nero's title from, I can't remember what it is in the game. Like Devil Hunter maybe, changes his title to Deadweight. So every time he's referred to by like Devil Hunter or whatever, the game says Deadweight. It is pretty funny, and I'm probably going to want to put that into my DMC5 playthrough. go this way. Oh, hey, Lisa. Legendary deadweight Nero. Nice thing, like, they call him Devil Hunter, don't they? And then it's Dante who's the legendary Devil Hunter. And then V's just like Kylo Ren. Adam Driver. You did thank Zeke for the sub. Excellent. Excellent. He threatened. He didn't thank you either. Excellent. But yeah, the Devil May 5, I keep saying Devil May Cry 5 co-op mod seems to have really matured, and I think it'd be worth giving a proper shot if you're interested, Ninja. Devil May 5 Cry. Devil May 5 HD Collection. I bought like 4 Special Edition and the HD Collection on Steam, as well as DMC5. Well, I've just got them all on Steam now. Except DMC Devil May Cry, which I'm not going to buy on PC, because the Definitive Edition is undeniably the best version of the game, and it's not on PC. Which is disappointing. Really? You don't have 4? Kinda surprised. That's definitely enough ammo to kill the tyrant. It's weird how much running around you do here. With Lisa as like a lingering threat. Because the running around here just kind of makes it feel like Lisa is not a threat. Oh, hey. I almost ran into you. I took a quick look at mods for the HD collection. The main thing I saw is the mod that allows you to switch styles in DMC3 at any time. Which, like, before the Switch version was, like, just the way to do it. Which, like, if I can get that running nicely, and, like, not have any issues with that mod, then I may just do Devil May Cry 3 on PC for that co-op stream we're supposed to do. I'm not gonna lie to you, I absolutely have not practiced switching styles. That wasn't difficult. I do like how this connects back to Lisa's cabin. Like, it's a nice idea. Really? Oof. I've been playing Devil May Cry 5 on and off with Virgil. Because, like, playing as Virgil's really fun in that. They've really tweaked Darkslayer style, so it's really fast. I like it. Gonna take that knife. Take this box. Lisa, I'm stealing your stuff. I got the stone ring. Oh, hey, it's the rest of that picture. Something written on the back. Progenitor virus administered. Plasmolycide. Plasmolycide. Just load up the game and see if it runs fine. It seems pretty good. And there's the hint to the laser fight. Alright, awesome, this is dead end. Yeah, Virgil in 4 is really, Virgil in 5 is really fun to play as. I've been debating the idea of like, I've been debating the idea of like after doing Devil May Cry's 1 through 5, doing like a history of Virgil thing, and like playing through 3 as Virgil, 4 as Virgil, and 5 as Virgil, and like showcasing the evolution of such. I think it's because they don't care about the PC version. Yeah, best leave it alone. I haven't even tried the ray tracing update for any of the Resident Evils. Oh, let's get out of here. Yeah. Ray tracing just isn't something I feel like I need. It feels unnecessary, and like, I've got it turned on Spider-Man. But that is only because, like, being able to throw Spider-Man on max makes me feel, really cool. Like, hey, I've got myself a gaming rig, and that rig can run, like, absolutely bullshit levels of graphics. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. It's one of those graphical details. I can web sling, bitch. It's one of those graphical details that, like, I have to stop and look at to actually notice. Yeah, I remember, like, the only time I've seen RE2 make with ray tracing on was Teak was streaming it to see what it looked like. And the only difference I noticed was, like, the game looked like it was darker. Which isn't a good thing, because RE2 makes a dark game to begin with. Get rid of the shimmer on the ceilings. But, yeah. if you're ever looking at the ceilings. Yeah, the only time I've actually noticed ray tracing without being pointed out to me was when I was playing Doom Eternal on PC. Because I got Doom Eternal because I fucking love Doom Eternal, it's so good. And I noticed it on one of the windows in the first level. I was like, I never noticed that before. But, like, it's a window that is directly in front of you. And the ray tracing was, Doom Guy's reflection. And it was like, okay. Rather have better lighting, yeah. It's like, it was Doom Guy's reflection, like, I'd never seen that before. It was like, oh, is that a new detail? That looks kind of cool. Doom Eternal's fantastic. Is it worth saving? That's to get 100% on all levels. Doom Eternal is like one of the best games for doing that, though. Like, it really doesn't waste your time with it. And, like, I can really appreciate that about Doom Eternal. It's like, it'll just put up all the collectibles on the map. If you get one of the specific upgrades, it'll have all the collectibles on the map from the minute you start. And, like, it doesn't waste your time with that, and I appreciate it. I'm not gonna go for all the collectibles because I don't care. I appreciate that it doesn't make it a big deal, a big pain to get. Not missing much. Yeah. I mean, the cheats are a nice idea, but I don't know. By the time you get to the end of the game, you know how to deal with basically all the hordes. Without dealing with cheats. It's like, cool, I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. I can believe that. It's weird that hunters stop taking off your head. Yeah. I mean, by this point, you kind of know from the sound of it. Only part of the game you say about? Huh? Is that specifically for the sake of, keeping Barry alive? At least it will knock you off the edge. Alright. And Barry. Like Wesker died because it comes back later. Very fair. Like, if Wesker dying here meant anything, it'd be great. No, it's not. It's like last session. I locked the door that leads to the courtyard after coming back in, and we talked about like if that stopped the hunter from jumping in, that'd be great.
You're alive. I was worried because I thought you were.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me. Jill? Lisa, how did you get up here? Oh, I got a tongue action now.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun. Thanks, Jill.
Oh, she can jump. Please don't kill Barry. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry. He can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk, he can talk. I can sing! Ooh, help me, Dr. Sayers.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
I don't like this because this is just like, Barry, you just pulled a gun on me. And then we just brushed that under the rug. It's like, what? It's the same picture. It's a letter. Barry the bastard. Barry the bastard bird. Went up. A large iron door that won't budge. And it's like, where does that even lead? Is that the back door? I feel like I've missed a modus. Did I miss a modus back at the house? Let's count them. 1. I've got 1. You feel like it leads to the helipad? That makes sense. Well, nope. I don't want to go back to the caves. We just let Chris die. Yeah, that's the one I got, the yellow gemstone. It's all the way back there. There's 2 in the lab in remake. You sure about that, Clem? Because like, it's not like I didn't look in the caves. I'm gonna trust Clem on this. There's the second one in the caves in the original Ninja. One in the visual data room. Alright, I'm gonna trust Clem on this. Thank you, Bane. So I haven't missed anything. Awesome. I mean, honestly, I was very heavily debating just being like, yeah, and Chris died. Alright, you guys know what time it is. Time to switch discs. Oh, we're aiming to. Yeah. Oh, hey, man. Where did you come in? It's confusing because you and Magic both have the same colour, and your names both begin with an M. Yeah, people forget that remakes are 2-disc game. Cubes 2. Thanks for shouting me out. It's cool, people. This wasn't set to the right fault. Been grinding on FF14, so you haven't said much. But maybe we want you to say a lot. We appreciate you being here to say things. Now, I hope 14 is going well for you, buddy. Switching discs is a lost art. I appreciate it. Yeah, get that way with Genshin, so it's less forgivable. But yeah, the intention is to save everybody, but if the tyrant kills anyone at the end, then we're just gonna roll with that. The only canon deaths are tyrant deaths. He's about to murder Chris, I can't stop him. What do I look like? A policeman? Can't shoot me. You're a policeman. There are rules for policemen. Yeah, so my captain keeps telling me. And then he smacks the dude in the head. Is that our rules? Doesn't matter, little detective work. Is that a Mo disc? That's a Mo disc. And since playing the GameCube version as well, you know what that means? Yeah, MGS4 had a few weird little nods at that point in the game. Like the, when you're on your way to Shadow Moses in MGS4, and you just have to do the infiltration of... the infiltration of the nuclear weapons disposal facility in MGS1. The reference to switching discs at the same point to switch discs in MGS1. If you've got a DualShock 3 as well, when Mantis's ghost appears, and he'll just make the controllers vibrate. I live on in this arm! This one. I need to get back to doing Metal Gear Solid. It's good dumb shit. That's ominous. There we go. Will I take the X-ray? That dog can fly. Hey, that was last week, wasn't it? Week before last week? Something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. What? Alex Betcher. Ed Fisher. So this would be Caroline Decker. Wow. A sealed copy is surprising enough, but like, the idea that the code hasn't just expired is really surprising. That's good work, mate, though. Congratulations on that. Part of it's glowing red. It's cancer. That is really surprising. So this is the code is cell. Or is it colon, esophagus, liver, lungs? The code is cell. Can I put it in this computer? My dearest Ada. Wait. Umbrella are a terrible record keeper. Cell? Oh, I bought Dragon Ball FighterZ on PC with all of his DLC. I expect to see that eventually, one day, maybe. I don't know. The ultimate bioweapon. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. It's on the list. When they introduce... Get it when they introduce Orange Pickle as a character. Honestly, if that's the kind of thing you're actually waiting for to seek, you're probably better off with Xenoverse 2. The amount of DLC and characters they've added in Xenoverse 2 is insane. Like, it's really impressive. It brings about the concern of, like, if they ever do a Xenoverse 3, they're gonna have to start with, like, most of those characters not on the roster. and it's just going to be frustrating because of that. It's interesting that this file appears so late in the game. Yeah, Humble's having like a big anime game sale at the minute. So I bought a bunch of stuff. Death Smiles, Doronpachi Resurrection, which I don't think I realised was on PC. Mushihime-sama. So at some point in the future I might just be like, hey, we're playing Bullet Hells today. I already have Ikaruga on PC, so that's good. Bingo, baby! July 24th is Chikara's birthday. I don't know what that means. Which room was this? Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, sure. I haven't used a stun gun at all in this game. Heart of a corpse. Didn't know the first aid box was... That's fair. Stun gun's kinda useless. Yeah, but I've had so many daggers that, like, the stun gun's never actually been used. Let's go in here first. That guy's a Crimson Head. Hill's Chimera's dead. Interesting. I'll have to remember that, Teak. That's a fair choice, Ninja. I'm just gonna do this like the pro way, though. That's fair. I've been doing really well with it. Usually just stab them in the face. Like the bitches they are. This room's bigger than it used to be. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that was there. Mm-hmm. Shooting with a shotgun has satisfying explosion. You don't really hear that though in this. I love how they just give Wesker's name in this version now. Mm. Ah, there we go. We got all 3 Mo discs. I don't have a slide. Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. The ultimate bioweapon. And Wesker. Again, like, if Wesker wasn't wearing the sunglasses, just like in the original, you would not realise it's Wesker. 834170623. The fucking sting chord on that, like, oh no, Captain Wesker. Come on. Like, you understand why they do it in the original. Like, it's a couple of things in the original. One is to make him visually stand out in that picture. And two, like, it's because the original game is very clearly going for, like, a very cheesy B-movie style feel. But this one's trying to be more serious about it. But you can't be serious and have Wesker in his human form just wearing sunglasses at night. Like, the fact that Wesker's always wearing them really just makes it seem like he's a complete tool. Now, I see what this other door was. Prescription chrono. I don't think sunglasses are prescription. Ooh, flame rounds. Bifocals. Oh, there's the slides. Hmm. That's a unique zombie model. Just the facts, man. Clem, you stay out of this. Secret Security Patrol Team. Like, that's the proper name for them, the Secret Security Patrol Team. Alright, so here's what we actually play the GameCube version for. So that this box is actually a GameCube. Cool. I don't want to deal with the nitro. Jill should play some Skies of Arcadia Legend. It's like, I'm a defender of Castlevania 64 to an extent, but the nitro sequence in that game is bad. And the fact that, like, 4 years later, Resident Evil comes out with a remake and does the exact same thing is not a good sign. And these Crimson Heads are chumps. I should just be using the shotgun, shouldn't I? Yeah, seems reasonable. We'll do this and we'll go grab the shotgun. Yeah, but like... Yeah. Oh yeah, of course I did. Think I was leaving without that bad boy? I specifically waited for Richard to die before I left the room. Eight, 4, 6, 2. Yeah, because if you don't wait, then, like, he'll die after you leave the room. And it's like, Richard, why didn't you come out of the room with me? Alright. Okay. Plus, at least you didn't get eaten by the snake again.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
How long do you end up holding on to that? Like, that is really underwhelming as like a reveal. It's also a contradiction because Kenneth fires more shots there than he does in the opening. Well, that's why they were the Bravo team and not the Alpha team. Like, yeah, you examine Kenneth's body, and like, Kenneth is the guy being eaten by the first zombie you see. And if you examine his body, you find that video, which you can't view until this point in the game. And it's like, for how long you hold on to that? You'd think there'd be something on there. Like, maybe not something important, but like an Easter egg or something. Load this. Get my shotty. Rock and roll, people. What are we on? It is a cool idea to see his perspective on the event, but you should have seen that way earlier than this, if that's all it is. Yeah, so watching Kenneth just get killed by one zombie feels like, eh. These fuckers go in the party completely uninvited, just to ruin the mood. They're in the vents. Honestly, Clem, it could have been anywhere. It could have been the Capra demons in the demon ruins. You piece of shit. That's a lot of damage. I want to climb on that. Oh, crap. Get back up. I dare you. It was blight sound, the annoying mosquitoes. That is very reasonable. I've said it before, but like, I don't want to play Dark Souls anymore. That's something. I did pick up Nioh on PC though. I got it for I think it was on like a midweek madness sale on Steam, so I got the complete edition for £10. So now I'll have to play it on PS4. Yeah, thank you. That's another GameCube. That's a 2. They sure love their Nintendo GameCube. I don't think I have Nioh 2 yet. I think like it's not dropped to a low enough price for me, and also I haven't actually done the first one. So it's easy for me to just not buy it. I want to make sure this entire pathway is clear before we do the nitro shit. Yeah, it's madly interesting seeing like the console you're currently playing on in a video game. Like Metal Gear Solid did that. Although, like, unless somebody points it out to you in OG Metal Gear Solid, you are very unlikely to realise that the console is, like, what that weird block of polygons is in Otacom's lab is actually a GameCube. Like, really unlikely that you'll realise it. Meanwhile, in Twin Snakes, it's very easy to realise that it's a GameCube with a Wavebird controller. I do want to do Twin Snakes again at some point. So like, we'll end up having a look at that again. Maybe get somebody else on stream with me. Yeah, you'll probably see the Mario and Yoshi figures sitting around. I think I have a clip of me showing the GameCube and the figures off when I played Twin Snakes. Last was part 2, they have PS3s and abandoned houses. Yeah, they did, some of the Naughty Dog stuff, like, loved showing off old PlayStation stuff. Like that bit in Uncharted 4 where you play a demo level of Crash Bandicoot. And they're doing it on, like, you can see an actual PlayStation. Every Pokemon game has the current gen Nintendo system. I remember playing Pokemon Yellow. It was my first Pokemon. And thinking, like, wow, the kid's got a super, like, in Gen 1, like, it's an old console by the time we got it. I think it's partly because, like, we got it a few years after Japan, but I can't remember if it's the Super Nintendo or if it's an NES. NES would stand out way more. None of that. Fucking coward. Yeah, Wrinkly's playing N64 in DKC3, and sometimes you can hear the theme from Peach's Castle in there, which is cool. I should go back to the Donkey Kong Country series at some point. Hey, do you have a Switch? I have a Nintendo console and game just like in real life. Yeah, but like if you play Pokemon... Oh, criminy, I did not expect you. Well, I forgot you were even existing. Like you're playing Gen 4 though, it's like the Nintendo Wii. And it's like at no point in history would the Nintendo Wii be my only video game console. I would have it there like for maybe 3 games. You've still not got it? Haven't you had Collection of Mana for like 2 years now? Longer? Yeah, it's gotta be longer than that. You've had Collection of Mana for years. Yeah, it is this way. Alright, I'm getting confused. Because, like, the only positive thing about Nintendo Switch Online is, like, okay, they've got the Donkey Kong Country games on there now. You can play them online multiplayer. About 3 years, Jules. So it's like, if you had it, I'd definitely be down to invite you to play DKC 2 with me. Probably make me less angry at the game. I don't know, I think DKC 2 is probably better designed than DKC 3. I should have saved before this. I have the original trilogy on Super Nintendo, yeah. I say playing it on Switch would just be for the sake of doing it online. So you can do like the 2-player co-op thing in different places. It works fairly well. But yeah, this is a bad sequence. Plus the fact that it's instant death if you fuck it up. Not instant, like it should just be damage. Yeah, it's not a good idea, it's not a good sequence. And, like, this was 4 years after Castlevania 64. 3 or 4 years, I forget if Castlevania 64 was 98 or 99. And Castlevania 64 has this exact sequence. There we go. Lim, you say that on every remake stream I see you in, but I have yet to see you demonstrate it. Yeah, Castlevania 64 has a sequence where you've got to get Nitro through like this elaborate set piece sequence, and like it's one of the worst parts of the game. And there's the last GameCube. Fuck off, Chimera, I'm playing GameCube. The last time a console had a truly fantastic launch library. Lim, have you just corrected me with evidence in my own stream? Can't believe you do this to me. Oh, we're friends. Thank you, Ben. It's a good quote. How many motherfuckers do I have to kill before you get the message? I love it when they go flying. It's absolutely wonderful. Gotcha, bitch. right, you coward. Have you ever seen BioWare sex? It's awful. Push the button. Come at me, bro. Well, that chimera is probably gone now. I'll just turn my back and leave the room. I haven't watched the Twitch clip to give me more anxiety than that. I feel like we could have a clip that would be anxiety-inducing. Oh, we do! Shit, we do. I was gonna say, like, I feel like we could have a clip, but like most of the clips of my stream are just like dumb. But, like, no, we do. That time I got hit with a liquor in RE2, and in the press room, I had to run around the table until it stopped following me to try and get the cog. And like I'm running around the table in like orange caution. That was crazy. I'll mention the thing. Fucking Derringer. Like, who has a Derringer in 1998? It's like, what is it, a Simpsons bit where, like, everybody's a character on, like, a boat going up the Mississippi, and everybody's got Derringers. There you go, it is. These Derringer bullets are weak. Powerful weak. The Huckleberry Finn bit. I remember now. Like, I specifically remember what it is. Just bouncing off the faces, bouncing off the glass cabinets. This should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna use this, like, it's gonna be the first thing I use. Buys 22 Magnum rounds. It looks bigger in Jill's hand than it does in the menu. Maybe Jill's just got, like, tiny baby hands. Say that to all the gamers. No, just the pretty ones.
Jill!
Barry.
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
Barry, you pulled a fucking gun on me. We're not friends. Like, come on. I really don't like that about remakes, that gets swept under the rug. I think it's a major plot point. Like, a major plot hole that Jill's just like, yeah, okay. Like, Barry, you left me for dead and then pulled a gun on me when I confronted you about it. Yo, Wesker, what up?
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Barry,
Well,
curse
what do
your
you mean?
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I
Totally
hear that his
betrayed
better
him
half
occasionally.
and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
This close-up of
Believe it or
Wesker's
not,
hand bothers
that's
me.
Umbrella's intention.
Because, like, the watch model looks
You're
really
just
bad.
a slave of
And
Umbrella.
even in the HD version,
Smart
it
girl.
still looks really
But I
bad.
think you misunderstand me. The things you mentioned are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard.
No swearing, Jill.
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests.
Wesker, are you missing a
So
tooth?
both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
That man has no penis. So the whole idea that Tyrant's like the ultimate life form has always been so dumb. It has a herniated
It's
heart.
magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Why show Jill that if you were going to shoot her?
Barry!
Like in the original, it makes
Forgive
sense because it's like, okay,
me.
now I'm gonna
No, you're
actually
not to blame.
set the
it's
tyrant
Umbrella
on you.
and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
Barry, you tried to kill me already.
Shit!
It's like the heart is exposed. It's got tumors on its legs. Why did Jill make fun of him?
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
Not a tumor.
What? Premature.
Here's a thought, Barry. Maybe don't run at it when you've got a gun.
Barry! You viral cultured freak!
You can't kill me. Yep. Self-defense didn't work. The lab seems a lot smaller in the remake. Nice ass. Pathetic way to die. He got slapped. There's a good chance he's still alive. I can see a dog, Wesker. References towards RE2. References towards RE3. I do kind of like this as an idea, though. Not because of the foreshadowing of G and Nemesis, but because, like, this is one of the only times we see actual research ideas from Wesker. It's like, yeah, Wesker's supposed to be... Oh, it's Birkin, never mind.
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill,
Wesker still remain an idiot.
That was careless of me.
The fact that it's grammatically
Wesker.
incorrect, Ninja, makes it funnier.
He's gone.
He was there a minute ago.
First, let's just get out of here.
Alright, check out this thing's ass. Oh, I'm glad I didn't get pushed into a corner. Very excited to do kept up late last night. No, the fact that it's grammatically incorrect makes it funnier, Ninja. Wesker remain an idiot. Like, it's great. Like, the miracle never happened. The best booty in the game, though, is still Jill. Upgrade to their asses is absolutely, yeah.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I've commented on Jill's butt several times in this playthrough.
Let's hurry.
Which, like, it's, you know, it's gotta be impressive if I'm commenting on it, like, more than once. Because how often do I talk about anything like that in games? Dunk, 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 bump, dunk, dunk, bump, 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 dunk, dunk, bump, 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 dunk, dunk, bump, bump, bam, bump a dump a dump bump 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 a dump a dump bump 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 a dump a dump bump 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 a dump a dump bump bump.
All personnel must evacuate.
It likes Jill's butt and again up there.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I mean, I've said before, like, probably not in my own stream, but in other people's streams, that, like, Jill's the hottest RE Resident Evil character. Like, there's not really a competition there.
Evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
I like that this break room has a fridge.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct
Objectively,
system has been
I can see
activated.
you're right. I don't think that's what objectively means.
Immediately.
We did it in our playthrough of the original, we're going to do it in our playthrough here. We're going to check on where Wesker's body should be.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
Back off.
Releasing all locks.
Back off.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
You're fired.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Wesker's body isn't here.
The
So
self-destruct
Umbrella
system
Chronicles
has been
shows where he wakes up.
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
And, like, that's the canon now.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
It is kind of sad they don't include it in the remake. Umbrella Chronicles, though,
Self-destruct system has been activated.
like, that's supposed to be the
All
canon
personnel
version
must evacuate
of, like,
immediately.
Wesker's resurrection.
Deactivating.
And Wesker's resurrection has him wake up with Tyrant dead and the man, like, the lab about to self-destruct.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
So I think the implication is, like, Wesker isn't supposed to be the one who sets the self-destruct.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I don't know.
The self-destruct system.
Ah, we
has
did
been
pretty well for
activated.
time today.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
Howard.
all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Hey, how you doing, stuff?
and releasing all locks.
beckons the can. She might be.
Self-destruct
Well, like, the way
system
Resident
has
Evil
been
1 is set
activated.
up,
All
like,
personnel
none of the
must
scenarios can
evacuate
possibly be
immediately.
canon.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Fair enough, cat
All
killers.
personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct
That's a weird
system
shot
has
to
been
just
activated.
have there.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The
Lock has been
self-destruct
released.
system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Hey, Chris.
Deactivating
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too.
He,
Anything on
he let
Wesker?
you keep your
We'll
knife?
talk later. First, let's get going.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Chris, where did you get that gun? Did he let you keep the gun as well?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct
Come on, let's
system
go.
has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Go back in the room.
The
This better be good
self-destruct
stuff.
system has been
If
activated.
you make me go back
All
for
personnel
nothing,
must
I'm not going to be
evacuate
happy.
immediately. Deactivating
Punch the
and
wall till it
releasing
breaks.
all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
All locks.
Oh. You know what? It's well placed, though. Good work.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
That's pretty neat.
All personnel must evacuate.
The bed is covered in filth.
Deactivating and releasing
Good work, Chris.
all locks.
What they don't tell you is when Wesker put Chris in here, the room was
Self-destruct
spotless.
system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Alright, let's do this.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Chris in protest ran some shit all over the walls. And then he did.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
I wonder where the feed would be outputting
All
to.
personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
It's
The
protein shits.
self-destruct system has been activated.
Alright.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Here we go, the final stretch.
The self-destruct system
20
has been
Magnum rounds
activated.
should be enough.
All
We never
personnel
ended up
must
using
evacuate
incendiary rounds in this playthrough.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Alright, let's do this.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
Come on, come on,
evacuate
hurry!
immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I don't need any of this.
Deactivating.
It's nice that it's there.
Brad, I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
So the radio could barely pick up Barry in the forest, but it can pick up Brad like 3 floors underground. For people who miss a lot. I mean, I appreciate that kind of like safety net.
System has been activated.
I think it's a good idea.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it.
Like how there's
Jill.
more than enough ammo.
Ladies first.
Chris!
Chris, you
Would you let me have my
misogynistic
moments,
piece
too?
of shit.
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Like, why do you guys need to run at the monsters? So, okay, how about you wait there until the elevator gets in, and then we all jump in the elevator? The monsters aren't going to be able to follow us. But yeah, there's, enough ammo and such in the game. But, like, the fact that they put extra there just in front of the end for you, I like that as an idea. Thank you, Ninja. God damn, the flares are huge in this. It was always weird to me, though, with Remake, just, like, how simple the timer is. And the fact that it's in, like, the top left.
Jill!
You made it!
Back a lacking, homies. That seems concerning. Good work, Chris. Oh, what, you ran out of ammo now? Hey, fuckface. I love the whole thing here of like, okay, it's going for Barry, quick, shoot it, and then it immediately does like a 180 dash at you. Like, that's great. Oh, Barry, you got some more ammo. Help me, Barry. Help me, Barry. Help me, Barry. No, Rebecca doesn't appear if you play as Jill, and Barry doesn't appear if you play as Chris.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Help me, Barry! Game over. Hey.
Success!
Thank you, Ben. I'm annoyed he didn't hit it away. Just don't give him a chance to. Like last time I came over to a tyrant, and then it beat the shit out of me. Oh, would you look at that? Jill's tired from doing everything. Thank you, Teak. This is a good game. Thanks, Magic. Like, this is arguably like peak classic Resident Evil. We call Chris a mitochondria. Well, he'd have to be the powerhouse of that cell. Who the fuck is that? Thank you, Bane. I'd do it again blindfolded like Teak would do. I mean, I could. I don't want to, though. I love that Jill's RE3 outfit is unlockable in this. Like, it's a little thing I love in video games when you'd have to look into the rocket launcher. When, like, previous outfits are unlockables. Like, I love it in RE4 that you can play as Leon in the RPD outfit. I wish that RE2 Make had outfits with Leon in his RE4 outfit and Claire in her Code Veronica outfit. Because it's an idea that I really like.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Thank you, Wesker. I got the closet key. Gonna save it here. Yeah, mods exist. Like, if I have... That's gonna be a thing. Like, if I ever do RE2 Make again, it'll be the PC version, and I'm absolutely modding it for, like, the proper classic Claire outfit.
Resident Evil.
So let's go check out the closet. After I swapped. Worry about me, I'm just...
There.
Next star, we're taking a break for Horrorween. We're going to be playing my Horrorween list of games. When we come back, next will be Chris's campaign in Remake. Then Zero, then Dead Aim.
A dining room.
Outbreak will be whenever we can get everybody together for it. And then RE4. And then...
I think you'd better take a look.
Endless Silence. For Horrorween, the list is on the Discord, but it's going to be Silent Hill 4, Kudelka will be the RPG we'll be doing.
Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
Until Dawn, Clock Tower, The First Fear, Sinking City.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
Alone in the Dark, Inferno, Eternal Darkness, Sanita's Requiem. And I think like one more game that I'm forgetting.
Who is it?
I like that this still exists in the remake. No, we're not doing Haunting Ground this year.
You! Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane!
That's interesting. He goes down in 2 shots this way instead of the 3 that he takes.
What the hell?
If you go into
We
kind
better
of...
report this to Wesker.
In the original, he does. Like, if you do this in the original game, Kenneth's legs are gone, and you can't get the ammo off his body. We'll take a quick look, see what the state of him's like. Alright, so we get the special key. Is the special key in a chest? Or can do we just have it? That's the first item chest. I appreciate that the remaster just lets you switch costumes at the start. Like, that's a nice idea. His head might be more chewed off, maybe? But like, I couldn't honestly give you a proper... I can't tell you for certain whether or not there's any difference there. Hey, Amanda. He has less neck now. Like, you sure of that? Less of... You know what? I like less of neck. I did so well in my previous run of this. His neck is decidedly lesser. Ain't it just? Be up all night if you take a nap now. His neck has ceased to be. It's an X neck. God, where's the first item box? That zombie naked? Get out of my head. I think it's interesting though, when you do a replay of this game, it doesn't do the mountain climbing or hiking difficulty selection. It just says easy, normal, hard, which is really weird. I think it's weird that it does that once and then never again. Alright, so that's a sword key. Scale's better in what way, Ninja? Normal is now hard in the remaster. Yeah, because they had like the very easy mode, don't they? One thing I don't like about the remaster is when you're playing it on PS4 and probably on other systems as well, the game will just outright tell anybody who can see you're online what difficulty mode you're playing on. Which is particularly awkward because the first time you play it, like I say, it doesn't tell you what difficulty mode you've chosen. I remember being on PS4 and I was like, oh, who's online? I was like, one of my friends is just playing Resident Evil. It says, playing it on very easy. And it's like, you know what? That's shade that somebody doesn't need. All this just to see what the alternate costumes look like. That's already 2 door noise. Run, Chrono. Hard is basically harder. So it's like the Western version of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. One day, maybe I'll sit down and go through Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition on hard mode with, like, a base game file. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe I'll put it as, like, a point redemption at some point. Say that just in case we have trouble getting back to the closet. Because like a base level hard mode playthrough is essentially what we had to deal with when the game first came out. Alright. And like, Devil May Cry 3 on normal isn't easy to begin with. Like, it's a difficult enough game. But like, yeah, haven't played Devil May Cry 3 on hard mode from the beginning is absolutely brutal. I remember the trouble I had when I first had DMC3. I never finished OG DMC3. I ended up getting the special edition. Because when I bought Devil May Cry 3, I specifically trying to buy the special edition. And the guy behind the counter gave me the standard edition. And I was like, this is the standard edition. after the special edition. Like, it's the same game, mate. Like, no, it fucking isn't. And if it is, why are you charging more for the special edition? Yeah, I try to avoid using orbs or continues. The playthrough I did of Devil May Cry 3, though, on the stream, I ended up using gold orbs against the final Virgil fight, just because, like, I'd been streaming for 6 hours and I was tired and it was the final fight. I don't like this costume, honestly. I probably would have preferred her alternate from, like, the original to, like, be improved. Best costumes, get rid of the goggles. I could maybe see that. Right, so I've got to do more to unlock the RE3 costume then. Which is the only costume I actually care about. But that's pretty much it. Military Claire. Yeah, like... God, most of the RE2 make costumes are garbage. Alright, let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure I missed a game on schedule for Horrorween. Condemned. That's the one I kept missing. So yeah, the original Condemned, Criminal Origins. Yeah, the noir outfits, I like the noir outfits. I wish Leon had a hat, but like it's fine as it is. Claire's bothers me that she's wearing heels. Because I feel like, oh yeah, Claire's dressed up as like a 1930s detective. It's like, also, those are men's clothes. Why would she be wearing heels? Why wouldn't she be wearing, like, men's dress shoes? Like, every time I see the heels, it's like, takes me out of it. The Elsa Walker one is a nice Easter egg. I don't think it's a good-looking costume, though. Because a lady still has to have standards. Um... But yeah, if I ever do RE2 make again, which I'm not into RE2 make, honestly. Enough time's passed that I can really examine my own feelings about it and be like, it was fine. It's not a game I enjoy replaying. So much of it just feels tedious to me. Especially the sewers. I don't like how much longer the sewers are now. All I have to do, we'll be doing like modded costumes. With Claire, like probably like Hiroji. The 98 polygon skins were fun. I do appreciate that kind of thing. But then in stuff like Rise of the Tomb Raider, I also like just being able to play. Rise of the Tomb Raider on PS4 came with like everything, and I think like 2 of the costumes are PS1 versions of Lara. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm down for that. Yeah, one of the costumes would be using would definitely be a modded Claire. Like her proper classic outfit. And like you see a good classic outfit mod for Claire in RE2 make, and like it looks so much better than the classic outfit they gave her in game. Like just the colour balance of like the turtleneck t-shirt thing. The colour balance of it looks so much better than having like all the chest, the upper chest and like the shoulders exposed. The colour balance just doesn't feel right. I don't know what we'd mod Leon for. Give me a second, let me take a look real quick, I'll see what we've got. Can't see my mouse cursor like this. There we go. It's working, I don't know why. Persona 4 Golden mods, that's for a later date. To give him the Skulljack's not a bad one. Let's see, a quick look at the Nexus mods page. Shows Chubby Claire and Silver Sable from Spider-Man. Most popular of all time. Most of these are just like making Claire look better, which... Yeah. Claire Redfield battlesuit costume. Claire Katz, which Claire is dressed as a kitty. Beautiful face reality Claire. And then... you get one that's actually just of interest. Claire Redfield Darkseid costume without the vest. Then the next mod removes Mr. X. Then Claire's ponytail colours with the longer ponytail. Then Claire Redfield Darkseid costume with the vest. And then Claire Bad Cop. Resident Evil 2 collection of hairstyles and makeup for any outfit. Claire Princess Gothic. Claire New Look. Claire-ish Claire face model. Leon dressed like Leon with Ada's character model. Claire dressed as Lady Hunk. Claire classic and sexy tank top. Stunning Claire. Claire Bad Cop Warden. Claire Black Widow. Super serious Bunny Spy Ada. Replace Leon with Claire. Claire Noir without hat and visible bra. Yeah, I don't have a problem with like any of the face models in RE2 make. Claire Noir transparent shirt. Leon Resident Evil 4 bundle. That's nice. Unlock Gore, but that's to uncensored the Japanese version. Beauty Catherine. Make Claire wear Becca's outfit from Resistance. Jill Valentine costume. It's kind of nice. Real dress for Claire. Makeup for Claire. Claire in leather pants. Claire looking like Regina from Dino Crisis. Dio and Jotaro from JoJo, which... Red hair for Claire for the Darkseid costumes. Yeah, like, most of these are like, yeah, let's make Claire hotter. I can understand the idea of, like, a mod, because there are several mods that try to make Claire look more like her classic model. Yeah, Claire Tifa. I don't think I've seen Claire Tifa. I've seen Jill Tifa for RE3 make, which is a good looking outfit. But like, I liked Tifa's design in remake anyway. But yeah, I can understand wanting to make change a character's face to look close to its original design. Is like Jill's face here, like the style of the face, like a lot of the facial structure and the features, they kept that through, I think, everything up until RE3 make. And so wanting to do that, try and make Jill's face in RE3 make more like this, it's something I understand, it's familiar. And like same kind of idea with Claire, but Claire's face changed dramatically in like Revelations 2. We should go to a place with music. I don't feel like so. No. It's time to end it anyway. So that is the Jill run of Resident Evil Remake done. Like I said, we're gonna be taking a break. It was fine, but it was like the face was different. Like it was a different face. It was also a different voice actress, which wasn't super fine. This thing down in style. I haven't got any bullets. It was a fun realization. But yeah. That is the Jill run of Resident Evil Remake done for our 10 years of Resident Evil series, which is now going to be on hiatus for the month of October and possibly some of November as we begin our Horrorween 2022 marathon thing. Beginning with Kudelka, which we'll be doing tomorrow because Clem is going to be unavailable tomorrow. We'll be playing Final Fantasy hold until next week. And we'll be beginning Kudelka, which is a PS1 survival horror RPG. Which, like, very interested. And we'll be alternating between Kudelka and, like, whichever other game we're doing. Which will begin with Silent Hill 4 The Room. Lots of RE-style puzzles in that game. Awesome. Kudelka is a spiritual precursor to Shadow Hearts. And from what I'm aware, it takes place within the same world, and some of the characters do show up again in Shadow Hearts. So I'm interested in doing it, partly like to just play it, and also so I can open up the option to do Shadow Hearts myself on stream. Should be good. Looking forward to it, and like I say, we'll be alternating that with Silent Hill 4 The Room. And then once Silent Hill 4 The Room is done, the game that will follow that will be Until Dawn. The full schedule is on the Discord in the Chrono Schedule channel under Horrorween 2022. If anybody wants to take a look at that, I hope everybody's looking forward to it. I need to see if I can get my Eternal Darkness save. It's probably on the memory card. Yeah, probably that'd be simpler than I'm thinking. But yeah, I hope everybody's looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Kudelka. Chances are some of you people will be looking forward to Silent Hill 4 The Room. Or Until Dawn. I think Kudelka is like the most obscure thing we're doing for Horrorween this year. Everything else I think is better known. Silent Hill 4 The Room, Until Dawn, Clock Tower I think is better known. Condemned I think is better known. Eternal Darkness is better known. Alone in the Dark as a series is better known. The Sinking City might be the closest to obscure, but like chances are you've seen it at some point over the last few years. But yeah. So with that, I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thanks to everybody in chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Bane, Ninja, Clem, Teak, Amanda, Star, Martin, Rebel, Clem for the raid, Ajik. I feel like I've forgotten somebody. Did I say Mir? I feel like I said Mir. If I didn't say Mir, then I definitely meant to say Mir. Always appreciate Mir. Mir's cool people. If I forgot to say, to mention you, I do apologize, but you would very much appreciate chat. It's always the best part of the stream. Clem for the raid, Clem for the resub. Clem has been subbed to us for 11 months now, which means Clem is also... If I can find... Is Clem down as like a first? Rebel and Ada, yes. No, I mentioned Rebel, I didn't mention Ada. Thank you, Bane. Ninja is on the 2-month subscription badge. Teak has a founder badge, but has been subbed for 12 months, which... Awesome, thank you, Teak. It's weird, it's not showing Clem as having a sub badge. I think he's got a founder's badge though, so that's another thing that you can't really see. There you go. If you take a look here, you can see the 12-month badge on mine. I need to see about recoloring those. I like the badges themselves and the idea because it means something to the stream. Yeah. It is weird, like, there, it's not appearing there. But you definitely subbed. But yeah, that's going to do it for us for today. Like I say, back tomorrow with Kudelka, which we're beginning. Which I'm going to have to see about setting up a scene for that, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope everybody's looking forward to Horrorween 2022. I hope there's at least one game in there that will appeal to you. I figure there will be, like, we're covering a lot of different bases this year with it. If you mean cake as in, like, actual physical cake... Let me check the schedule again. I don't think so, no. If you mean cake as in booty, yes, there will be cake. Silent Hill 4 The Room has 2 female major characters. Udelka, the main character, is a woman, but I don't know how much of a booty she got. The main character of Clock Tower is a teenage girl, so shame on you. Eternal Darkness Science's Requiem. Like, the main character, Alexandra Roivux, is... She's good enough to be in the adult magazines in Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Like, no joke, because they were developed by the same company. So the magazine item in... She's got a booty? Excellent. So the main character of Kudelka has a booty. The main character of Eternal Darkness, because it was developed by the same people as Twin Snakes. When you get the magazine and like put it down on the floor to distract the guard, you can look at it, and the picture inside is of the main character of Eternal Darkness, Alexandra Roivux. She's not naked though. or even particularly sexily set. It's just like a standard render of her with a standard outfit and I think the hunting gun. Or just like the shotgun. Like, meh. She's voiced by Jennifer Hale though, which I feel like if you grew up within a certain time period, you might just have like an attraction in Jennifer Hale's voice. I feel like that's very probably a thing. She played like a lot of awesome but also kind of hot characters. For a time you hated it? That's interesting coming from somebody who plays a lot of Mass Effect. So what do we got? She plays Naomi Campbell. She now plays Naomi Hunter in Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, by all accounts, she's like a very nice person. She played Black Cat in Spider-Man on PS1. She also played Mary Jane. Emma Emmerich in MGS2. Alexandra Roivas in Eternal Darkness. Like, she was everywhere for a while. That is pretty cool Easter eggs, pretty nice. But yeah, she was everywhere for a while. It's back in like that era where a lot of video games would have either Jennifer Hale, John DiMaggio, Bill Lamar, possibly Steve Bloom. Like, there were voice actors you heard in like everything. I feel like the thing that makes her and like everybody else I just mentioned far more tolerable than like Nolan North and especially Troy Baker is that they played a lot of varied characters. It feels like Nolan North, for the most part, ended up like just voicing sarcastic pricks, like Nathan Drake and Deadpool and Desmond Miles in Assassin's Creed. The main exception to that is Penguin in the Arkham games. Like, that's decent. It's different from what he normally does. I feel like Jennifer Hale, I've said before, I don't think she has a huge amount of range in like changing her voice, but like she is one of the best actual actors out there. Like, she does fantastic work actually doing the acting. Yeah, which also Troy Baker's in everything now, and is also just kind of pretentious. So fuck him. Yeah. Like, should we end on that? Hearing those two just snark at each other for like the entirety of Uncharted 4 is part of the reason why I think that's like the most overrated game of this generation. There's no real depth or character or personality to anything they say. They snark back and forth at each other, and occasionally there's like, oh yeah, Troy Baker's character is lying, and then that's it. There was like, oh, it's such an emotional conclusion to the Nathan Drake story. What isn't? One day I'm gonna do The Last of Us, and I'm gonna shit all over it. And just the gaming media in general, because the response to it was fucking ridiculous. Not even the second game, the first game. Oh yeah, it's a masterpiece. elevates gaming storytelling in games to a new level. Like, no, it doesn't. It's not. That's the problem with it. And like I've said this before, I feel like it speaks to a lack of respect for the industry, both within and without. There's like, okay, The Last of Us is basically Children of Men as a video game, and that's inspirational and heartwarming or whatever. That's a big deal. And it's like, story-wise, the Walking Dead game was probably more engaging. Interesting. Oh, but what about the gameplay? The Walking Dead didn't really have gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay of The Last of Us was kind of wank. It was average. It was passable at best. It was serviceable. It wasn't particularly great. But that's all a thing for another time, if and when I eventually do The Last of Us, which, if I do, it's going to be like, what? I would call it standard. It's very standard. It's usual stealth. It's usual third-person shoot with stealth elements. Always had gameplay that's serviceable at best. That's true of everything they've done since they started Uncharted. Because like the Crash games were good. Crash games had good platform gameplay. And from what I'm aware, like the Jack and Daxter games also had like good platformer gameplay that they expanded on and changed in the sequels. The problem with defining a genre for any video game at this point is so many of them take so many elements from so many other games. Like, Assassin's Creed is straight up just calling itself an RPG now. I do have a Naughty Dog game on the schedule currently. It is the original Crash Bandicoot, because I want to start doing that series. So Crash Bandicoot is scheduled to be done after Dishonored. Trying to figure out what the new God of War would be. I feel like these days it's just like action adventure. What is it? It's action adventure. No, they're absolutely not. That said, I found New God of War very entertaining, very engaging. Was it a masterpiece? Not really. But it kept me interested to the end of the game, and that's honestly the most you should be hoping for from a game. It's good. Like, it's enjoyable. I like the combat being more scaled down from the originals. The axe is really cool. When you get into the swing of things with the like learning to throw the axe and then summon it back really quickly. Like, there's a lot of varying ideas you can do with that. It's a really cool idea that I've never really seen in another game. It's the kind of combat you would hope for from like playing as Thor in a Marvel game. And then the story was actually really engaging. Never played the original games, you're invested enough. Like, the idea of God of War is easy enough to get invested in. A man clearly trying to move on from his past. His wife dies and he's left to raise his son alone the best way he knows how, but he's clearly not a good father. He's trying his best, and both he and his son grow over the course of the game. And that's engaging. it's engaging in a way that The Last of Us really wasn't. Yeah, and like there's a mid-game twist that I really like that I'm not gonna spoil, but like let me say, I had God of War for a while, and hearing about this twist got me to the point where I was like, that sounds interested. I'm down for this, and I went and played it. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. I am interested in Ragnarok, mostly because I want to see where the story goes, where Kratos and his name's Atreus, I think, but like I want to call him Atreyu. Like where their story goes, particularly just like off the ending of Dad of Boy. And I think it's the problem with like The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2 definitely has this as an issue. It wants to be taken so seriously. It wants to be grim and gritty and brutal. Because, oh, that's real life and that's who we are. And it's like, God of War just does it so much better. Brutal to be brutal, and it's like God of War is absolutely a brutal game, and it earns its brutality through character moments that are honestly really good. Wait, let me put it this way: like, I would be absolutely down to go through the God of War series to like the most recent one. Like, I would absolutely be down for that. I should see about adding God of War to the list. It's a shame that that Sony hasn't made the classic God of Wars more available. Like they remastered 3 and put it on PS4, but it's like 3's the conclusion of that storyline. And if you're just gonna jump into 3, then you're not gonna know anything about what's going on or what the stakes are. So like, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to bust out the PS3, do the God of War collections. Remaking The Last of Us is one of the dumbest ideas. It's a thing of like, let's make easy money. Like, this game sold well. It sold well when we remastered it. Let's remake it to sell the PS5 because it will sell. And it's like, honestly, why? But yeah, like, just making the older God of Wars playable on PS4 and PS5 would be a great idea, but nope. So I'm gonna have to bust out the PS3 for them. Well, like, for better or worse, the credit I'll give to Capcom with their remakes is they're not the same game again that were released on the last generation and a generation before that. Because like, you consider with The Last of Us, and it's essentially like the more serious version of like the Oscar bait version of Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like, yeah, it was on PS3, and then we made it look prettier on PS4, and now we're going to make it look prettier on PS5. And it's the same thing Grand Theft Auto has done with 5 since the PS3. Prettier on PS4, prettier on PS5. Yeah, they're putting more effort into the PS5 version, but it's still the same idea. Yeah, we're rambling. Um, let's look at this right now. Yeah, Horrorween. I hope everybody's looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to. No, it's fine, Ninja. You know what? You know, I'm like, it's me going into this. Oh no, I appreciate when you're here, Ninja. I enjoy talking with you. I enjoy talking with everybody in the chat. It's why I say chat is the best part of the stream. It like I know I say it every stream, so like it may lose some of its meaning when I do. But, like, I genuinely enjoy the chat. For me, it is the best part of the stream. It's what I look forward to. But yeah, the games we've got coming up in Horrorween, I'm excited to play all of them. With the possible exception of like Silent Hill 4. Mostly because like I'm gonna throw Silent Hill 4 on easy, and I'm not gonna get lured into any kind of pride about that, because Silent Hill 4's gameplay is not good. Its story is good, its gameplay is not. But yeah, we'll do that. I look forward to experiencing Silent Hill 4, I don't look forward to playing it. Like everything else, absolutely, I'm down to do it all. Especially stuff like the Sinking City. I've been wanting to do that for a while. But yeah. Back tomorrow with Kudelka. Oh no, we're doing puzzles on normal difficulty. It's just like combat and shit, and on easy. I said, I think it was yesterday, like if we go back to Silent Hill 2, we're gonna jack the puzzle difficulty up to hard to mix it up a bit. But we'll also like probably just have an FAQ ready if need be. Yeah. Back tomorrow with Kudelka, kicking off Horrorween 2022, and we'll be alternating between Kudelka and whatever non-RPG game we'll be doing, which will be beginning with Silent Hill 4 The Room. So I hope everybody looks forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. So, with that, there's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Goodbye.
I wanna take you for a ride.